We are going to analyze this game between Arinjay versus Shaurya. Let's see the game. Arinjay starts with e4, Shaurya plays e5, then knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, knight f6, two knight defense, knight c3, and here if black can capture, knight cross e4 is the move. If he captures knight cross e4, d5. But black just played simple move bishop c5 instead of knight cross e4. He played bishop c5. So castle, very simple normal game going on. Both the players are just developing the pieces. Castle, just everything is copied. You can see d3, d6, yes, and bishop g5, pinning the knight. Good. h6, removing the pin is okay, fine. Bishop cross f6 is okay. Queen cross f6 is fine. No, now a3 is slightly passive. You don't need to do this. What is the best here? Knight d5 is a better move. See, attacking on this and this. So after knight d5, he has to go back. So you get that small tempo here. Okay. But anyway, a3 is not so bad. The problem is, it's passive. And black is getting extra time here. That's the problem. So bishop g4. Now bishop g4 is not that good. Here what is happening after knight d5? You have to go back. So no use. Instead, what you have to do, instead of bishop g4, you could have played knight e7. So stopping that knight d5 was a better idea. And afterwards maybe c6 and all also you could do. But anyway, bishop g4, h3 attack is not a good idea, because after bishop cross f3, now your king side is not good. It's open, first of all. Second, your pawn structure is bad in the end game is bad. So what is this? I don't understand. It's a very simple thing. You have, see, the opponent has captured your piece. What are you supposed to do? Very simple. You are supposed to take it back. Okay, you don't have to think a lot. It's not rocket science. It's very, very simple decision.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about opening the king, because if you exchange, if you take it with the queen and if the opponent captures, it is just equal. And once the queens are out of the board, then you don't have to worry about the kings. King is open and all. You don't have to worry, because who will attack? Most of the pieces are gone. So yeah, knight d4 and black will get some advantage, but it is okay. It's not going to be checkmate. But the problem here, if you don't take it, and if you play something like this, it's a big mistake. It's a huge mistake, blunder, big blunder. Why? Because points are very important. I think you have not understood the importance of points. I have given I have given the notes to all my students. I call it 5 pages notes. In that 5 pages note, I gave number 1 page, the values of pieces. What is in that? Just the points. Okay, how many points each piece has got. So they are very important, and that's why they are in the first page. Okay, so understand the info. You can't say, okay, I'll just not exchange, I will not capture that piece back. I will just give it away. It's fine. I don't need it. And the only thing it's important for me is my king's safety, or I don't want to open the king. That's why I will not capture that bishop again. So that's a big, big mistake. You're not supposed to do that. You have to take the pieces back. If you have lost your bishop or knight, you have to take the opponent's knight or bishop. You cannot say no. If there is any big problem, if there is genuine problem, it's okay. But here there was no problem, and it was a big mistake by not capturing. You are saying, okay, I don't mind if you are having one extra piece. Now, anybody who is good in chess, at least at the intermediate level, they can easily win this game if they are getting extra piece. What to do? You have to simply exchange pieces, and at the end, that extra piece will help you to win the game easily, because you just have to capture some of the pawns, and with those extra pawns, You make the queen and then you capture all everything else, and then you do checkmate with that queen and other pieces. So that's a very simple strategy. So never do this again. Okay, I know you knew that you can capture, but you thought that opponent will open the king and then my king will be in trouble. No, once the queens will be exchanged from the board, you don't have to worry because the queen is the main piece. Once that is gone, then already you have exchanged one or two more pieces. So no need to worry about king safety. Yeah, the knight d4 will come, there will be a problem, but that is not that big. If you don't exchange, I mean, if you don't take the piece back, it's a big problem. So this is a big lesson. Never forget this lesson. Okay, so bishop cross, it's very simple now. Bishop cross e2 is okay. Now, once you have extra points, what to do? You just have to exchange pieces. And yeah, this is okay, but I will say knight d4 is better. If you get the tempo like this, it's better than a development. If you don't have any move like this, then you continue your development. Otherwise, you can do this first. Okay, b4 attacking the bishop. Bishop d4 is okay, but knight d4 was better. Anyway, this is the mistake. Okay, giving a pawn free. You could simply, acha, he cannot take it over. What is the problem if he takes? He can take, no. It's not going to be a trap, no. The bishop will not be trapped. So why is he giving free? I don't know. So that's a mistake. You can just take it. Instead, what else can you do here? You just simply rook a b1. But anyway, this is also okay, I guess, because afterwards he can attack. Okay, from here, this side. Anyway, let's see. So c3, he captures correctly. Then rook a c1, and then bishop d4 again correctly saved the bishop. King here, instead bishop d5 was good, attacking on this and attacking afterwards with the rook on this c7. So bishop d5 was a better move. But anyway, king h1 after that. Oh, look at this. Very big mistake. Hand slip, mouse slip, I don't know. But this is a big mistake.
Mistakenly played it.
This is the biggest mistake of the game. And I hope white should capture it. I don't know. Oh, look at this. So white had got such a big chance, and white is having no clue because he doesn't think the five rules. That is his problem. So when you don't think the five rules, you can miss these kind of big chances. Okay, these chances will come very rarely. Okay, not obvious, not so many times, but whenever they come, you don't have to do anything else after that. It is a very simple win after this. And for that, you have to always think the five rules of the middle game. Which are the five rules I told you? Okay. Can I get free? Can I get something free? Can my opponent get something free? Can I give a check? Can the opponent give a check? And why did my opponent play the last move? Or is it a good move or a bad move? For that, if you think what happened after the opponent's last move. So you can easily understand what is happening on the board right now. So this was the last move and it was a mistake. You're getting a queen free to win the game. I think this is sufficient. So it was a big mistake from black side. But because white doesn't have habit of thinking the five rules, he has just missed it. Such a big chance. Very bad. And see, the opponent doesn't give you these kind of chances again. Opponent saw that the moment when opponent played this, he knew that, oh, I made a big mistake, but he couldn't do anything. Only he can do now when you have played this without capturing, without seeing it. So never do that mistake. You have to think the five rules. And yes, opponent has again rectified his mistake. The queen is saved, and he must be feeling very good now. Anyway, so bishop b5, he could play bishop d5 as well. a6, opponent wants, now black wants to just exchange pieces. So he's just doing, but he's giving a free thing. Okay, so not that good, but anyway, now he's not capturing, he's getting a pawn at least now. B cross c6, b cross c6, rook cross c6. It was fine. At least a pawn. You should get whatever you're getting. You should just take it. No, for that, if you exchange one piece, it's okay. You can't say no, no. I don't want to exchange pieces for that. If I'm getting a pawn, also I'll not do that. No, that's wrong. You have to collect some points, otherwise you are too much behind. So b5. Okay, here rook cross c6 was a better move. Okay, you could take this. If he captures, you take this. And look at the pawn structure. It's already bad. You got a better pawn. Plus your rook has very good activity from this open file. Okay, you can do something on the 7th rank. You can even shift it to 6th rank and attack some more pawns. Maybe afterwards you can attack this. So this is a good plan, but you missed it. Anyway, so this was the position where he could capture, but he moved the bishop to d1. And for that, what happens? After that, what happens? Okay, the rooks were connected. Now the moment when the bishop goes here, and now black is alert. Black is thinking the five rules, and he has seen, okay, what happened after the opponent's last move? Opponent moved the bishop in front of this rook, and now this rook is not giving support to the other rook. And that's why he is getting a free thing. And if you think the first point also, can I get something free? The answer is yes, this is free. There is no discovered attack threat. The king is here and the bishop can't give check to this in one move. So you don't have to worry about, losing that queen afterwards. And that's why this is a good move. Black has captured that correctly. And now he is making attack, but no use. And then Black played this one. Okay, black saved the queen correctly. Black moved the queen, and this is a good place. Not bad. Yeah, other than that, actually, black could do this one. Once you have extra point, what are you supposed to do? Exchange. So where you can do it, you can move the queen here. And now there is attack. And if you don't exchange, where can you move? Maybe here. But then you can just capture this. And it was a very good chance. So white had to capture, and you could force opponent to exchange the pieces like this. So how to exchange the pieces, how to forcefully exchange the pieces? This is the example. Okay, how to exchange pieces when you have extra points. You have to do like this. See, you move the piece like this, queen over here, and now you are attacking on these two. So if white says, okay, I don't want to exchange pieces because I have less points, and I know it's not a good idea to exchange pieces when I have less points. But the problem is if he moves anywhere here, the queen can exchange. If you move here, there is attack with the pawn. Okay, so you cannot go there as well. Here I showed you that if you move here, this queen is there. Everywhere you can exchange with the queen. So what else? Okay, maybe this one. Okay, you can't go here as this is there. Here the support is there. So the only move is here. But the problem, if you move here, is capturing this. Black is capturing this, and you can't even take this one because of this. So you have to save the rook, maybe rook c1, but then you are one piece down, one more piece down. Knight can just move, and you have lost this piece for free. Okay, and that's why he cannot do queen d5. So what he has to do, he has to take it, and you can easily exchange. So this is how you have to force the opponent. Okay, you move it somewhere where you have support, you attack on the opponent piece and force him. If he doesn't exchange, he goes somewhere else, you get something extra. So this is the technique, this is the strategy to exchange more pieces. How to forcefully exchange the pieces. That's what you can learn from this.
Sir, I
Okay.
just played like that. I didn't even know this was the example of it.
No, you didn't play that. That's what I'm saying. You played something else. You should have played. You played this one, right? So you should have played this was a better move. But anyway, let's go ahead. G3. Okay, he's trying to stop the attack, but actually he's opening it. Okay, you're not supposed to. There was no threat. If there is no big threat, unnecessary, don't move the pawns near the king because then there will be more weaknesses. If you move the pawn, then these two squares are becoming weaker and weaker. So what to do here? Move the queen on better square. Find the weakness of the opponent. Attack on them. This was the move you are supposed to play. This is the second best. It's not bad. This is the second best, but better you play with your strong pieces so that something will happen. If you play these kind of moves, it will not happen. Okay, something will not happen. The opponent will easily see, and he will move the queen. Yeah, he moved the queen here, but actually, which is the best place to go here? Okay, where the queen can go on more squares. Yeah, queen g5 is not bad, but yeah, this is better because one more thing about this one is you can go afterwards over here and then force him to exchange from here like this and like this. The same example I gave you, he has to exchange. If you move somewhere else, then you can take this, and it's a very big problem after that. So that's why queen f6 is better than this, because from here you can't come. Okay. So after queen g5, a4, it's a passive move, but yeah, what else can you do? He's trying to do something, and now this has no support, so you can just take that for free. He took the wrong one. Okay, this one has a support. You should have taken this one. Knight cross b4 is better. Anyway, b cross a4, queen cross a4. So you have given some play, counter play. So see, every time when the opponent plays something, you don't have to do something. You don't have to react. If he plays this, if he makes attack, if you have a support, you don't have to do anything on this side. This is your playing side, okay? This side you have to play, the king side. So what can you do other than that? He played a4. What to do? Either you take it, or yeah, this is okay, but I would recommend you to play maybe some other moves. Maybe like, moving the queen somewhere else. Like again, that was a good plan, but maybe other than that, even d5 is okay. Anyway, let's see. So takes. Knight is going in the wrong direction. Yeah, he wanted to save. That's why he went. But is that the only way? No. If he is attacking on your pieces, you can also do the same. You attack on the opponent pieces. So if he takes, you can exchange and then again give more threats. So that was better. Other than that, you could even go here. Okay, if he captures, you have support, and then you can play your other moves. Anyway, let's see what happened in the game. So this one, then he plays this, attacking on this, but where is the support? You're not seeing the attack support on the particular square where you want to move the piece. So that's a mistake. And yes, Black has seen that correctly. He is seeing the attack supports while moving. He's thinking about the 5 rules most of the time, if not all the time. So that's good. Queen cross c1 is a correct one. King here. Okay, actually queen d1 was better. This is okay, no, but not the best. Queen e1. See here. This is the weakness. You had to attack on it. You can't save it afterwards. So this was a better move, attacking on both. Okay. What are you doing with this? It will take so much time to get the rook on this side to attack. Okay. Instead, queen is coming faster. So first, use your strongest piece. If you are using at its full potential, the queen, the strongest piece, then you start thinking about the other pieces like the rooks. Okay, but here the queen is not doing that much, and you're getting the rook, and it's taking more time. So that's why it's not a good idea. Queen e1 was better. If not queen e1, queen b2 is also okay. Attacking on this, if the bishop moves, then there is attack over here. So these are the moves you could have done. Okay, rook e8, rook f e8, then bishop h5, trying to do something, but there is nothing. He's coming, but very slow. I would still say queen b2 and other moves over here, attacking over here was better with the queen instead of the rook. b5, doing nothing, just a simple move. He just captured, takes. Yeah, finally he got the rook to do something. Rook here, rook f6. Queen is trying to come on the other side, but you missed the point. What is happening? You didn't see. There is a super threat here. Okay, what is happening? There is a big threat. Can the opponent get something free? The answer is yes. If white is thinking the 5 rules, he must see that. Yeah, and this is not only free, it is a check as well. And it is not only a check, actually, it is a checkmate. So there is a big threat coming up. What do you have to do to stop it? You have to play maybe bishop f3 is the best one. Other than that, I don't see any other good one. Okay, bishop f3 was the move to stop this checkmate, to block the attack of the rook, but he missed it and he played this. And now there is a mate in one. And yes, black was just waiting for it and he did that very nicely. So rook cross f2 is a checkmate. So this was a good game. Okay, there were a few mistakes, but that's okay. You have to learn from those. Next time, try to reduce those mistakes. Okay, don't do the same mistakes. Maybe you can make different mistakes. That's fine. I don't mind that because you can learn from those new mistakes. You can learn faster. If you don't make mistake, you don't learn that fast. Okay, but you have to make new mistake, not the same mistake again and again. That means you're not learning from the old mistakes. Okay, good.